Hi, I'm here with Ron Suber. He is the president of Prosper Marketplace. He's also a FinTech investor, and he's on the DocuSign advisory board. Ron, thanks so much for joining me.
Pleasure. Great to see you.
You have so many different connections to DocuSign. Tell me about that.
I've been a customer of DocuSign. My wife and I have made different property investments and buying and selling things. And for years, we both have used DocuSign. In addition to that, in 2015, I was honored to be able to invest in the equity of DocuSign and become an advisor. I also believe that we're in the middle of this collision of Wall Street and Silicon Valley and the banking industry.
Yes.
And in addition to being the president of Prosper, I'm invested in these 18 other FinTech companies who all use DocuSign. And even investing in Israel or Europe or in Asia, the documents now come in DocuSign, which is terrific. You have the big banks using the app and the API.
Right.
But you also now have this next generation, the Gen X and Gen Y and millennials. They want it a different way. They want a different experience and they want speed. And that's why Uber and Airbnb and DocuSign are really being incorporated in a big way by this next generation. They're not going back to the old way. This is the future and they know it. It's a really exciting time.
And you guys have been so successful in peer-to-peer lending. I mean, it's been a rocket ship.
Yeah, we just surpassed $9 billion, and we have hundreds of thousands of people and institutions who are able to borrow and lend. And DocuSign helps us do that. It's not just speed. I agree with you. That's critical. But it's also this experience. It's the way it's done and how it's done. And then we now have all of our documents in DocuSign in one place in the cloud. And that's another critical piece of the solution, I think.
The trust is going to be a key component of what you guys stand for.
It sure is. Trust and transparency and the ability to really work with people in this new fashion, in a mobile experience. But it's not just in borrowing and lending. It's in payments. It's in savings and investing. It's in financial inclusion. And DocuSign's helping all of these different areas. It's a really unique place to be.
We're in the trust business, We provided a trusted service on the DocuSign Global Trust Network. And the more successful you are, the more successful DocuSign is, and vice versa.
Yeah, I don't think someone can create a new disruptive company without incorporating DocuSign. It's really a critical part of what's happening and how these companies are able to go so quickly into the adoption and awareness. What's amazing is how DocuSign is now a verb. It's to DocuSign. And so that, again, that whole concept of ubiquity that you talked about at lunch yesterday is very true. I think what you've built is a culture. You've really changed the way people think. You've not only made it a successful global enterprise, but you've made it a fun place to work. And so I think DocuSign is really a model for so many of us, so many FinTech companies, to try to get the awareness and the education internally and externally. I think DocuSign is the future, and I'm excited to be part of it.
Well, thank you. You're a big part of the DocuSign family, and we just can't thank you enough, Ron, for everything that you've done.
The best is yet to come.
The best is yet to come.
Great to see you.
Great to see you. Thank you.